What up?
What's really good, everybody? Check it out.
Got a new little mic situation going on here, so bear with a brother as I get used to it. So today is gonna be a different kind of day because I've been working on the past 5 or 6 nights. I guess it has been going through and making new songs from scratch, and it's gonna be a little bit different this time because I'm gonna go through to some of these ideas that I've laid down and actually get them all scoped out and get a full-on legit track out of these. So that's gonna be kind of the creative part that I think often gets left out because the people track the songs and get the little, get the content down, but they won't actually see the different chops and stuff that goes into making a full song a full song. You'll just see like an 8-bar loop. So let's take, for instance, the fact that we have this little section here, right? So this is an 8-bar loop. There's nothing really special about it, but let's I'm not gonna say nothing special about it. It's pretty dope, but it is kind of hip hop. Yeah. That's right. Word. So let's go ahead and break this down and actually start forming this into a song. I like to give it some drama. You know what I mean? I like to make sure that it's actually got some dynamic aspects to it. So let's see what kind of thing we want to start with here. Obviously that. Quite obviously. Yeah. So what you could do is often just kind of get started with some repeats. Now, this is in Pro Tools. I mean, like this is one of the things that it's gonna vary from thing to thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people use FL Studio, which I absolutely love because that was what I started off on, and I made my first beat in FL Studio, and I absolutely loved it. Then I went to school for this, and then got hooked into the Pro Tools aspect of everything. Yeah. All right, so let me see what I'm feeling here. What's the vibe of this song? What I often like to do is I like to find like little samples of stuff. So I think for this situation, there's this feeling kind of like, I feel like somebody can get on this. Yeah. I feel like somebody could kind of get on this and just kind of go in, So it needs to be like an aggressive kind of, thing. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be some kind of somebody giving a speech, somebody, yelling, really kind of hyping, amping something up. So, So one of the things that I'll do, I have a lot of things saved here in my big ass computer of things. And I'll have things like samples of, things like lectures and stuff like that. Lectures, quotes from movies. So let me look at the bookmarks here. Let me look at search through my bookmarks here. and find these quotes. Let me see here. Movie quotes here. Nah. Let's see here. I got a couple of the joints that I can check out. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and track a couple things that I'm noticing aren't there, which one is the drums. I'm imagining I probably left that for later on. So let's go track that in there just to keep it moving. You know what I mean? I don't want to slow things down too much. So, because this is where the this is where you kind of sprinkle in a lot of the creativity. Is this the drums right here? Okay, that's that drums, but that's not the same drums. We want the sample drums. Well, they're all sample drums, but I need to know the difference, and that's all that matters. If you don't like it, then I appreciate the input. Sincerely, I do. But a brother don't give a damn. All right, let's send this 902 just because I wanted to be safe and make sure that it was a channel that wasn't occupied, even though it would show up yellow if it was actually occupied. But fuck it, we not going to diss on that because tonight is Friday night and we chilling and we having a good time. Cheers to y'all. Big apologies to all those out there who might be checking this out who are not old enough to have a adult beverage. I apologize for throwing it in your face. You'll get there one day. Don't worry about it. And you probably shouldn't be even watching this anyway. Well, no, you can, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, whatever. And it's a lot of people internationally can drink. You know what I mean? That's really just a 4-bar loop, but we let it ride for 8 anyway. But now we got our drums, so yeah, there you go. So now we got our drums here. So let's get back to what we were looking for initially, which is to find some quotes to use. And this is one of those things that's not, there's no assignment. There's no formula for this. It's really just kind of what happens when you live your life and just constantly are just like looking for, stuff to sample, things to kind of pull from place to place. So let's see here. I would show y'all what I'm looking at right now, but this is a ton of shit just kind of thrown together. Let's see what this is about.
It's the leftists who are idealistically believing in the beauty of Soviet socialist or communist or whatever system. When they get disillusioned, they become the worst enemies. That's why my KGB instructors specifically made...
So this is a random joint of this guy talking about how he was trained by the KGB. I don't even really get into, the politics of it. There's just a certain, one of the videos I pulled out is actually banned now. See? I'm messing with some stuff. They don't like. Let's see. Man, that one's gone too. They ripping all of my stuff away, bro. Damn. So how did I hook for a pimp? It's a little panther roar going on there. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and do the sequence and then we'll go through and find like kind of some stuff a little bit later on. because this moves a lot quicker. And I don't want you to get bored if y'all just tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it interesting. You try to keep it popping. You know. Let's get that guy on 12. So I figure right here, you're probably gonna just have somebody come in after the first 8 bars and just spit for at least 16. You know, they spit for their 16, keep going. And then the question is, what elements are we gonna add in for our chorus? You know, Alright, so we're going to need the bass to drop in right there. And that is right there. So let's get this going. Alright, so this will be like the first chorus right here. So we can add a marker. First chorus, actually, right there. Alright, so we need a little something else to add in there, like maybe the tambourine continues forward. And I'll typically kind of do like a drop. About the build. I had organ in here, but I don't know if I actually tracked it. This gets a sequence start, you know. Kind of mess around with some of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is kind of like this stuff is kind of, you can't really quite tell what, I don't know, what it won't, you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a basic lay of the land on this one right here. And I'm not really feeling too many different things that I could add to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this and we'll move on to the next one. Because the one that I worked on, you know, this one's straight. It's got hit potential to it. You know what I mean? It's got hit potential. But what I really want to do is I really want to find something that's going to kind of get me up and moving. Because guess what? That's what I do this shit for. Because I want to have fun doing some shit. And I think that I worked on, here, let's see here. Let's see if I can. I'm thinking that. What did that mess with here? This one right here. This is one of the ones that we worked on a couple days ago on the stream. So this one should actually have some potential. I've been super impressed by some of the people who have stopped in. Just getting started with this whole Twitch thing, and I'm hoping it's going to pop off a lot more. Big shout out to anybody who's listening right now. If you feeling what you feeling, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate a little chat back every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who's watching, but it's all good. sit here, lay back, lounge, chill with the music, relax, and we'll get what we get. Nah, that's not the one I want. Let's do Chop Session. That's another one. Here's another one. And another one. Here's another one. And another one. Oh, yeah, this one's ready. This one's ready. Ooh, shit. That's a little too hot, baby. Let me not blow y'all out. You know what I mean? Kill some of this. It's mostly the organ that's hot as shit. Let's kill out on the organ. So much going on in this song right now. We've got to break it down. So this is the one that we're going to work on tonight. We found it. So let's go ahead and do a little separation just so we can actually make this a little easier to work with. We're going to scooch. Yeah, I said scooch. Scooch it on over a little bit. And we're going to start off with what it is that we want to start off with. Let's start off with, I believe in this one, I think we started off with a sample. And that's what we started working with. So I don't think I've put in the sample yet. So I believe we should kind of start pretty much nothing, actually. And then we'll build it up. So let's start it off like this. From piano and hi-hats, machine drums, what we Yep. All right, so here's the question. Does this seem like this is one of the ones that needs to start out with the bars or start off with the hook? It's getting crazy when the freeway gone. It's tense with the freeway song. What it sounds like. What it sound like. We beat down doors, man, down more. All of the burns and more. Hey, yeah, send the casino brand. Send put the Kino back. Say, put the Nino back. Casino back. Send the casino back. But I don't see no facts. It's out there talking now. Sound that down. It's so loud like, Yeah. I need another bass pattern on this. Yeah, let's go ahead and check in this new bass pattern. Yeah, so basically everything kind of hinges around this this hi-hat pattern and the drums. Everything else can get really, really epic, but I don't want to get too deep off into that right now. I just want to get the basic skeleton of what it is that we want to do. So after this right here, we're going to need some bass. And I already know what preset that we got on this one. We had this guy right here. So select you. Get the levels right. solo it out and see. Let's make sure that we got the right one, you know? Yep, that's the right preset. So let's go ahead and track our... We're going to go ahead and track this next bass part. Yeah, and I'm not even going to, we're just going to let the chips fall where they may. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give ourselves a little count in. Yep, we already got it in there. Take the tuning on this shit. It almost feels like it's a little flat. A lot of times that'll happen with the samples and kind of go in and out. We'll let it ride for right now. We can tune it a little bit. Yep. So then that would be the bass. That's the bass pattern for the verse. And then you just kind of copy that guy over. So now we have enough of this to kind of structure out. So we probably don't want, let's see if we want bass in the beginning or not. You definitely want bass in there. And I believe that this is actually some very epic hi-hat shit. Not hi-hat shit, cymbals and stuff like that. So let's get this on the chorus. This will kind of fill it out a little bit. Hey, take that. I'ma put that money, boo, you take that. Hey, we in the building tonight. Hey, take on head. Take money, will you take that? Get money, will you take that? So you at where you is? Trying to get to catch you where you live. You don't want it with a nigga like me. Fuck around while you see me, but it's in tight tea. This ain't no fucking Tai Chi. I ain't a motherfucker around here quite like me. I'm known for doing rhymes nicely. Do the shit here nightly. Get me in the studio. Music is the shit that I bleed. Everything that I read, everything I receive. Send it back to motherfucking peeps. I've been holding this down to the motherfucking streets. I'm on, bitch, and I'm strong with it. Now I'm strong with. Get on the song with. Let's get crazy in the motherfucking house. You know we really about to turn the shit out. So come on, it's like that now, that now, that now, that now. I'll go ahead and run it back down. motherfucking house and when the center put the up in that house. Come on, it's like that now. Come on, bring it back now. Trying to bring it back now. It's starting to play. And around about this time is where I do believe that we would need a little breakdown. This is where I will bring the piano in. I just say piano. It's like the actual piano, but like before it, the piano. Be careful. That shit dangerous Let it speak for itself. Do shit for nobody else. Go ahead, let it speak for itself. We don't do this shit for nobody else. Hey. Let it speak for itself. We don't do this shit for nobody else. Come on. All right. See, we can also mess with the sample because it's still. All right, so now's the time that we got this kind of general song structure laid down. We go in here and we add add a little stereo track to it, and we go ahead and commit to the sample. And let's kind of mess with the sample a little bit though, because I want to be able to have a lot of variability on this thing. I want to be able to tweak it up so I can add a filter to it. So I like the low pass filter being on there. Yeah. So I like the low pass filter being on there and everything because I can kind of. But I like to add a little bit more to it. So. Let's add a. Not to the sound. We want to add it to the whole group. So the whole intention of this here is to kind of give it a bit of a sound that we can mess with as we're tracking it out, because we don't want it to just stay flat the whole time. That's what I'm learning to kind of get away from. Anything that kind of just stays flat the whole time. That's just boring. You know what I mean? So let's. So I couldn't mess with that. So here's what I'm thinking. If I'd sit here and mess with the filter on there, then I'm going to be filtering the original sound, right? But the question is, do you want the original sound to also include the reverb? Because then that'll give you a lot more of a lush, full, laid out sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the track with the filter. And then I'm going to add the reverb in a variable way. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to compress it. So that way it actually sounds like it's kind of this living sample kind of situation. So let's lose this now. And then also another thing you'll be able to do is you'll be able to get a better reverb on there, because you're not messing with just the one in Machine. Not mad at the one in Machine, but it's not as dope as some of the ones that might be in Pro Tools. That's all I'm saying. So let's go ahead and get the input of this guy. Let's send the Machine out to bus 3 and 4, and we'll send the input of this guy to bus 3 and 4, and we'll turn the input monitoring on, and then we'll go ahead and start tracking our song, and essentially it starts right there. And let's start with the filter being all the way out open. So let's see how we gonna get here. Yeah, those are some of the leftover samples that we got. So and here's our sample. Here we go. Down to the songs, we'll be flipping them birds, we'll be flipping them words, and you know we got you going tonight. Hold on a second. We don't want to record over the bass. Here we go. It's alright tonight. It's alright tonight. Come on. Yeah. So it's gonna stay basically open the whole time right here. Yo, this where the dude starts rapping, and when it gets going, baby, who knows what happened? The reactions to the crowd depends on where your lyrics at. If you really doing it nice, you will be killing that. And if you feeling that the bass comes in, call your friend, cause we get it in, baby. Ain't no way to play it around, cause you know we hold it down with the real ass sound. And get down, and get down, and get down, and get down now. Holding it down for the whole damn town now. And the fuck that done found out on this bitch on Twitch, you know I'm going down now. Yeah, so get crazy, it's crazy, going crazy. Who the fuck wanna touch that? If you wanna touch them, we bust back. They going crazy. The whole damn crowd going crazy. Who wanna touch that? If you wanna touch, then we bust back. Break it down, filter me out, slowing it down, bring the levels down, maybe get a Y in, yeah, you know I'm going hard in, wow. So now that the actual sample's kind of been established, you don't want to keep boring everybody. Just switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your track alive, that's all. And then we got a nice sweep. I have to go back and fix that right there. Add a marker. And also I fit it in there in the nice, you know, in the nook. Because if you know the piano's going to be there, it's probably a little too much reverb on that guy. Yo, it's sounding like a song now. Everybody get it on, everybody get it on, everybody get it on now. It's going strong, going hard. If you wanna tuck it, go off, go off. Go off, go off. If you spitting balls, go off, go off. Hey, yo, you crazy, baby. Everybody knows that he crazy, baby. Getting hype on the whole damn song. Go ahead, move on. Hey, cause it's crazy, baby. Talk shit like you crazy, baby. You don't want it with a Jew like me. You don't want it. What you see? What this dude might be? Hey. All right, there it is. That's the basics of the joint. So, as you can see, you can tell whether or not it's gonna be dope from the amount that I move around. Yep. And I ain't ashamed because I be into my shit. Because if you ain't feeling your shit, who's going to feel your shit? Really? That's a real question. If you're not feeling your own shit, who's feeling your shit? Ain't nobody going to get behind somebody who ain't really feeling their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to like what y'all do. You know what I mean? Before y'all can expect somebody else to like it. I'm on this joint for the love, baby. Because I love doing what I do. And if wasn't nobody, you know what I'm saying? If wasn't nobody buying it, I'll still do it. But let's hit this organ in here. I remember I did this joint pretty late. All right, first off, let's hit this marker because there's a marker that comes in right there that just kind of lets me know that I need to take that 8 bars from right there because the sample that I recorded was not quite the drop that I wanted to give. So I believe it happened. Yeah, right there. It happened right there. I accidentally hit the filter selector as opposed to the frequency, shutting the whole thing off. So now we got our basics of our song. Let's see if there's any other things that we'll be able to add to this guy to kind of give it a little bit more life. And otherwise, we've got ourselves essentially a full song. All right, yeah, so we can stop input monitoring. Now we got our sample. Let's mess with some reverbs. I don't have very many. I keep remembering. D-verb. Wow. It's all about the pre-delay though. You can make a shitty reverb sound decent if you know how to work it, right? As I said, That's got a little bounce to it now. Everybody dance like a brand new song. We'll go off, go on. Everybody dancing like a brand new song. We'll go off now. Everybody know, go off now. Go off now. Go off now. It's what it is, what it is. What it is. I need more volume from the sample though. Yeah, that's got bounce to it. I love the mini mode. I mean, it's not actually a mini mode. Trying to see if I can fit this Moog in there a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think that's probably filtered out enough. Let's go ahead and save that. I think the next step to that would probably be one of the next streams that I do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the wonderful DJ booth situation that I got and throw some chops in there. I started off earlier and I was about to put some chops in there, but the difficulty is, man, if you don't really know exactly what it is that you want to throw in a song, finding it on the spot is not gonna be easy. So let's leave that at that. Here's another one that we've been working on. We're going to try to see if we can sequence this one, and we'll probably call it a day after that. We'll see. We shall see. All right, let's see what we got here. Arabian buddies. is different. I don't even really know what I would do with this. I feel like this is contrived. Too slow for halftime, you know. But I'm not sure. I mean, it's got some potential. See, it's the in my crooked letter. Can't nobody do it better. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to maybe mess with that one a little bit more. Not quite sure I'm feeling that one. So at this point, I think what I might do is, let's see, I'll probably go ahead and call it a day on this one. Let me see 1 second here. I might have some other joints I might want to hit up for a second, so let's just get this one going here. 1 second. So we got that one, we got that one. Let's see where this one was at. Save the changes to this guy. All right, so this one is leaving the realm of hip hop at this point. This one is one that I've kind of mostly composed for myself. I remember this. Oh yeah, this is just messing around with some trumpet licks. Just got a smooth vibe to it though. Oh, that's smooth as shit. Okay, so this one right here, I feel like it would actually be a little bit better if it hung on the one instead of sitting there trying to change the whole time. So, a quick, cheap way to do that would just be to kind of throw this real fast. Yeah, that was a 2-bar situation. So, yep. If we copy this guy over, we can see what it would just sound like with just that basic sound. See where the Wurlitzer is. There it is. Yeah. It's just asking to stay on the one. So basically this just goes away. And then you need a bass. Let's see what bass I used. I'm not quite positive what bass that was. So one way to find out. Let's see here. That's this guy right here. Yep. It's all about trying to figure out which one to do. What's the bass line gonna be? Yeah, just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple. No need to overcomplicate. Let's just keep it simple. Levels there. Let's redo that and get some better levels going. Here we go. Yeah. Need much more than that, to be honest with you. Anything other than that is just, I don't know, extra. So now we're actually starting to kind of get the structure of a song, because that chord shouldn't even come in until the bridge, all that extraness. So that should be here. Piano should leave here. It should only be in until right there. So. Smooth, chill, low key, you know. And then right about right here is when the chorus will come in. But it's good right here, like. Yeah, that's good right there. That is good right there. So let's see here. Let's play it through just a little bit. Some of those instruments. Throw that piano in there a little bit. try a little something. Show some love, somebody. All right, I'll holler at y'all later.
Yo, thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate that. How are y'all doing? The Truth HZ. Hey, that nigga got a dope ass name. The Truth HZ. You gotta say it like that. If you don't say it like that, yeah. It's like when you're in wrestling. Truth HZ. Hey. Yo, what's going on? It'll be like 45 minutes.
I'll holler at y'all later.
Longer because I'm a perfectionist. I respect that. I respect it. You can always send the Discord. Matter of fact, because y'all are here, I'll make a specific Discord for y'all niggas because I love y'all niggas. Yo, thank you so much, bro. Just for y'all, I'll make a specific Discord for everyone to put in their work. You know what I'm saying? Like the music joint. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. Rapper, niggas. Nah, not ultimate lo-fi though. Rapper niggas. Good winky. Go absolutely bonkers. He said, cause it's like go crazy. Good winky. Go bonkers. Go absolutely crazy. Go stupid. Alright, what's this? He said this is the whack track. But he made this 23 days ago, so that means 23 days ago he was whack. He got nicer. He got nicer 23 days. I think the mixing was wrong here. I think that's what happened. Is the mixing is a little rough here. It's not mixed like all your other songs are mixed well. I can hear it clearly, everything clear. That beat was a little nasty. I ain't gonna hold you. It ain't bad, it's just not mixed well. Rather, it's not mixed well at all. I tried something new. What you tried, nigga? I didn't hear nothing new. Maybe a different style, with a little bit of rapping. Oh yeah, I gotta give all these niggas roles. Everybody's on all these. Mad? I could hear that for a minute. I was sketched. What's your experience music wise? What's your experience music wise? Your boy's a professional rapper and a producer too. Like, get off my dick. You ain't got shit for me. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is make some I beats. Can you rap? No. Can you sing? No. You're not that crazy. Nothing. So he just got it. He was got it. Who? Shmoogie? Yeah, Shmoogie. Yeah, Shmoogie, where you heat at, man? You was capping, you holding us. Where the heat at? Where the heat at, man? Where the heat? Where the heat? Where the heat? Where's the heat? Where the heat?